It's Ash from SuperVideos back for another video for the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the scene that was at the beginning of Season 1, Episode 4, and I'm going to be explaining the scene. So, was it a dream? Was it real? Is Laurent truly special? Is he invincible? Is he invisible? What was that all about? So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break this down. As always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right into it. So of course, this was the scene that was at the beginning of Season 1, Episode 4 of the Daryl Dixon spinoff, and it definitely caused a lot of controversy, a lot of confusion amongst fans. Even me, I was confused when I watched it. In my first reaction, you can see that I thought that it was real, and I was super pissed because it's just not realistic the way it came together, because it felt like either the zombies were ignoring Laurent, like he was invisible, or he's invincible, has some sort of special power, and the walkers are not interested in getting to him. So what was it all about? What happened? Of course, we did see Daryl see what was happening. He did see Laurent surrounded by the walkers and yelled, but he couldn't get to Laurent because he was behind the gates. So what was it all about? What was happening? Was it a dream? I think it was a hallucination. And to really understand how it was a hallucination, we need to go back to what happened in the previous episode. At the end of the previous episode, what led to this moment. At the end of the previous episode, we did see Daryl on top of a ceiling, collapsing, falling through the ceiling, most likely getting knocked out. And I think that's exactly what happened. I think once Daryl fell through the ceiling that we saw in the previous episode, he got knocked out. And I do believe that what we saw was all in his head. It was a hallucination. We even saw in episode 4 that Daryl was trying to fight a walker in a water, and I feel like this was a mixture of real and hallucinations as well. I feel like it was kind of flashbacks a little bit to Daryl being washed ashore to France, a little bit of that, but also a little bit of him actually being in some water possibly. But what matters is that the Laurent scene that we saw was probably just a hallucination. I mean, as far as we're concerned, Laurent was never there. And what we saw with Laurent being surrounded by zombies, but the zombies ignoring him, was all in Daryl's head. And really, the reason why it might be in his head is because it's getting to Daryl as well. Like, because of all of the talk about Laurent being special and all of that being a messiah type of thing, Daryl is kind of thinking about that in his subconscious as well. And because of that, because he's knocked out, that's the first thing that comes to his mind. And he feels like Laurent is really that special. At the end of the day, I don't think this scene was real. I think that it was a hallucination. I don't think they're going to explain whether it was or not, like one way or another, but I truly feel like it was. And in terms of whether Laurent is special or not, that remains to be seen. At this point, it feels like the answer to that is not really connected to stuff with Laurent being surrounded and Daryl seeing it and everything like that. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to go through in this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.